Wellington Airport had one of its biggest visitors today, and it came and went several times. Air New Zealand crews were taking turns to land a jumbo jet there to familiarise themselves and to demonstrate that in an emergency the big planes can use the airport as an alternative to Auckland and Christchurch.
It was a sight never seen before in Wellington, and the crowds were out to catch the moment. The jumbo 747 seemed almost to hover as it approached the runway. Seconds later, it made the first 747 touchdown in the capital. After years of speculation that Wellington's runway was just too short for jumbos, the plane stopped only halfway down the tarmac, much to the disappointment of the crowds. Air New Zealand's starting a non-stop service from LA and wants to establish Wellington as an alternative to Auckland and Christchurch should the weather close them. Today the airline had to satisfy civil aviation they could do it, and after an afternoon of circuits and bumps, they seemed to prove the point.
We had the civil aviation inspectors on board, which we wanted to prove that the aircraft could handle Wellington. And with them breathing down your necks, you tend to be a little bit uptight initially, but certainly landed to what we expected.
Besides, the pilots have done it all before on their flight simulator.
We have the simulator program here, and even the little marks on the runway are in the simulator, so that the touchdown points, the end of the runway, the shapes of the hills are all in the simulator.
After a day of the real thing, the jumbos won't become a regular sight in the capital. The airline says apart from one-off emergencies, it's not economic to run a 747 service here.